He brought his A game to the point where even international beauty queens sought for his help. Let's get to know Dudes Domingo, isang international beauty pageant coach na humahawak ng mga beauty queens mula sa Brazil, Mexico, Indonesia, India, Japan, France, Canada at iba pa. And this year, naipanalo niya ng corona si Miss Indonesia sa Miss Aura at Miss Face of Humanity. Nagawa ring maipanalo ni Dudes sa iba't ibang international beauty pageants ang ilang beauty queens tulad na lamang ng Miss Grand International, Miss Globe, Miss Intercontinental, Miss Earth at Miss Eco. Get to know this amazing pageant coach who was the brain behind these beauties, Mr. Dudes Domingo.
Walang iba kundi si Mr. Dudes
Domingo!
Good morning, Mr. Dudes.
Good morning.
Good morning. Bati ka naman sa ating mga kada.
Mga kada, a pleasant good morning to all of you.
Yun, Dudes, it's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you for waking up early. May tanong ako sa'yo. Ang tanging Pinoy na maging judge sa Miss Earth Indonesia at Miss Tourism Indonesia. Mahirap pa ba yung ganun? Nasa ibang bansa po tayo.
Actually, I feel more respected nga in other countries. Kasi it's really a great feeling for you to be recognized by people not of the same nationality as you have, di ba? So parang ang sarap ng feeling because they recognize you because in the Miss Earth Indonesia, I was the first and only Filipino who was able to, sit as a judge. So masarap yung feeling, di ba? Proud ka kasi you're a Filipino.
Yes, nare-raise mo yung flag. Kailan ba ito nag-start na mapunta ka sa Indonesia at doon ka talaga mag-train ng mga beauty queens? Kasi doon sa ating intro, ang napansin ko, nabalitaan din namin halos Indonesian at iba't ibang nationalities ang natuturuan mo. Naka-base ka na ba sa Indonesia?
No. Actually, I taught in an international school in Indonesia. And then before the pandemic,
so you're a professor?
Yeah, I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher. So I started teaching in Indonesia from 2010. And then before the pandemic in 2019, there was a beauty camp in Indonesia who wanted a Filipino to be their Q&A coach, communication coach. And a lot of people recommended me there. And then it started there in 2019. And actually, it started with Miss Malaysia. So Miss Malaysia actually approached me. She contacted me through my Instagram and she asked me if I could coach her. And then she made it in the top 20 in Miss Charm. And then because of that, Miss Charm Indonesia organization heard about it. So they contacted me and then everybody contacted me to coach the national winner. So Miss Grand Indonesia, Miss Intercontinental Indonesia, Miss Eco Indonesia, Miss Earth Indonesia, Miss Face of Humanity Indonesia, Miss Aura Indonesia, Miss Teen Indonesia, etc.
Halos lahat na, Sir Dudes.
Yeah, halos lahat.
Balita ko, super sikat na po talaga kayo sa
Hindi na-
Kasi balita ko nga yan nagpapapicture din po sila sa inyo.
Tapos talagang wini-welcome ka nila doon, Sir Dudes.
Kasi all the Indonesian women that I handled, they made good placements then in even crowns, di ba, this year. So, because of that, other countries started to contact me, si Miss Brazil. I'm actually coaching Miss Brazil right now. Who's competing next year. I'm coaching Miss Mexico, Miss
For
Canada.
what pageants
For
ito?
different pageants. Miss International India, Miss Face of Humanity, Brazil,
Iba-iba na.
Colombia.
May Miss Universe ba, Sir Dudes?
Yung Miss Universe, kasi Miss Universe is owned now by a different organization in Indonesia. Ako din ang mag-handle ng Miss Universe Indonesia.
Pero nakapag-train ka ba ng beauty queen na Pinay?
Pinay, when I was still teaching at St. Paul QC, I had a student who competed for Miss Philippines Earth and she won. I was the one who coached her.
Si El Holman ba yun?
No, Jean Harn. It was long time ago, 2007. She was my student in St. Paul QC. So she competed for Miss Philippines Earth. I coached her for the Q&A also.
Yung kanina na photo, no?
Oo, yun.
Parang lahat naman na na-coach niyo po, pumasok.
Medyo, sa awa ng Diyos naman. Ay, sa awa ng may kapal.
Ano ba yung mahirap ituro? O kaya, paano ba yung pagtuturo ng Q&A? Kasi po sa Q&A marami yan. Merong personality, di ba? Meron sa iba't ibang topics May religion, merong politics. Ano ba yung pinakamahirap kaya doon, Sir
At wait,
Dudes?
add ako sa question mo. At paano yun kapag hindi sila nag-i-English?
Yes, that's another
Yeah,
factor.
that was a struggle to me, no? Especially for Miss Grand Indonesia, who won second runner-up this year. She was second runner-up in the Miss Grand International. When I first met her, her English was zero. So we couldn't understand each other.
Paano kayo nag-communicate, interpreter?
Yeah, so since I'm not really that fluent in Bahasa Indonesia, I asked somebody, to coach her basic English first. Because Q&A is a much difficult category of communication. So definitely when she had the basic English, I started infusing, the content. No? But of course, we can never expect her to really be very deep in her answer. So what I taught her is that just be confident and just say whatever comes out in your mind. Something like that.
Mga ilang sessions kaya, Sir Dudes, bago mo talaga mapalabas ang personality na tong isang
Actually,
kandidata?
ang tagal. Sometimes daily, every night we had a session.
long? For
Oo, 6 months, 1 year. I even had like 2 years in the making. Yeah. Because she wanted to really compete for after 2 years, so we had that long.
Eto, ano yung mga pinaka-challenging na inaayos nyo po lagi? Ano yung common advice? Ano yung common problem na meron isang beauty queen na pwede mong sabihin sa kanila, ito ayusin natin.
Pagka kasi, if the candidate is struggling with the language, syempre ang hirap, di ba? Pero kasi naman, hindi naman talaga issue yung grammar. So I let it flow muna. Once the content is there, saka namin natin yung mga grammar aspect.
So you would say language is the most?
Language. Especially yung mga South American beauty
yes.
queens.
I'm from Brazil, sir. Nung dumating ako dito,
I'm handling
zero
Miss
English.
Brazil right
Yun
now.
nga narinig ko. Sabi ko, wow.
Ngayon ba meron kang tuturuan na Pinay Beauty Queen, Sir Dudes?
Actually, because I'm the national director of Miss World Beauty Organization Top Model Philippines, we are having the search. Is still ongoing, so it will be on August 10, the coronation. So whoever will win, syempre, I have to coach her.
Nice.
Saan gagawin itong pageant?
Normally, it's in Egypt, no? But I do not know this year kung saan.
Ito ba yung kay Sir Detlef?
Oh, okay, Sir Detlef.
I was supposed-
Intercontinental.
I was supposed to judge one of the...
Yeah, and Mr. Detlef is coming over.
Wow,
yeah, he will
nice.
be one of the judges.
Si Detlef po, siya po yung may-ari ng Miss Intercontinental and yun po ang
Miss
hinahawakan
Top
ni Sir
Model of
Dudes,
the
yung
World.
Top Model of the World.
And probably we could invite you also.
Why not?
Yeah.
Ito naman, Sir Dudes, ano kaya yung may bibigay mong advice na lang sa ating mga aspiring beauty queens, beauty pageant candidates na alam naman natin ngayon is pageant season, di ba? Andiyan ang Binibini Pilipinas, Miss Universe. Ano kaya mabibigay mong tip talaga na ito yung magbibigay ng tulong sa kanila para sa kanilang Q&A?
Ako naman kasi I always tell my girls, okay, na just be confident, be authentic, and be perfect in the context of Q&A. Those 3 things. So if you're genuine, if you're authentic, everything that will comes out from your mouth will definitely be very engaging to the
Do you also
audience.
teach them how to not be nervous?
Yes, of course, that confidence
Kasi
building.
diba?
You have to believe in yourself first before you will become confident. You really have to believe in
To love
yourself. You have to
yourself,
be
yeah.
attached with your soul, no? With your core.
What's...
Ang
Yeah.
tanong, amiga,
Paano
ano ba yung
kapag-
social media?
Yeah, okay. Sige.
Kung saan kanila pwedeng makontak?
Okay, at dudes.domingo. DOODS.DOMINGO at Dudes Domingo.
Yun, alam niyo na po saan pwedeng makontak. May gusto ka pa bang sabihin sa ating mga kada, Sir Dudes?
Sa mga kada, thank you very much for, inviting me here in
Kada
Kada Umaga. So it has been a pleasure and a great privilege for me to be with these 2 beautiful ladies.
Thank you, Sir Dudes.
Are
Thank you,
both
Dudes.
beauty queens. So thank you so much, and I hope you continue watching the show because this show is so amazing. Amazing.
Thank you so
you.
much,
Sana-
Sir Dudes.
Sana you come back with the candidates sometime.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Turuan mo rin
definitely.
kami minsan.
Oo, sa susunod gawa tayo ng video, mga steps na para at least maturuan yung ating mga kada, matuto naman din sila para ma-feel nila kung paano ba sumagot kasi napakahirap po talaga, right, Mr. Dudes?
Totoo yan.
Diba? Hindi lang siya basta-basta sasagot ka ng question in front of a lot of people. Kaya naman, maraming
Thank you
salamat,
so
Sir
much.
Dudes.
Thank you.
Mas marami ka pa sanang maturuan na beauty queens. Yan. At aabangan namin yung pageant. Ang top model
Of the world.
Up next, ano na sa pagbabalik na
Kada
Umaga!
Thank you.